watching Eagle Community Television. I'm Mike Kerner. Dustin's with me today, and we're at Diamond R Jewelry in downtown Hayes. And the address exactly is?
It's 807 Main Street.
Thanks, Dustin. We're going to talk a little bit about diamonds. We're going to talk about watches, engagement rings. And I tell you what, Dustin, I went by here the other night. Your store was packed full of people. People love coming in here and looking at all the diamonds you have and looking at all the rings you have. And a lot of people this time of year are getting engaged. You have a huge selection, probably one of the biggest selection of engagement sets around in the area.
Yeah, that's kind of what we pride ourselves on. We have a little over 1,200 engagement rings to choose from, and all of them are customizable to people's style, price range, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, the other night we had about 45 people in here during the taste, and it was a neat thing to have that many people looking around at all our stuff, and I'm sure that a few people saw a few things that they liked.
Well, let's talk about the engagement sets. I like that you brought it up, that you've got so many different price ranges. There might be a couple out there, a young couple that's kind of struggling right now, and they still want to get married, and this, you can help them out with that. Or maybe somebody that wants to buy something lavish, you can help them out with that. And like you said, anything's customizable.
Right. We like people to look at all the styles, because whether your price range is $500 or $50,000, we can typically get an idea or feel for what people like, and then we help them fit into the type of budget that they want to spend. And we offer financing. We do whatever we need to do to help it make it happen for someone. More than anything, we want to be the store that they buy from. We want them to have a good experience with us.
I also know that you have a bunch of different sets and even designer sets. Can we talk about the different brand sets that you do have?
Right. Our designers are, we have basically 5 different designers, big name designers, from A Jaffe to Noam Carver, which is our brand new line. Right behind us here is Mars, Parade. We have Gabriel, which is probably our best selling line. Gabriel, their pricing is so competitive that a lot of people go with that because they can spend a lot more money on the center diamond than within their budget. And so we've seen a lot of success with that. But this Noam Carver and A Jaffe line that are brand new, we're excited about them too. A little higher end, a little nicer stuff that hasn't really been offered out in this area before.
Well, I know that there's a lot of couples out there that are getting engaged, and sometimes after a few years you've been married and you've built up your home and your family and everything, you want to kind of upgrade a little bit. And
Yep.
You can help people upgrade into a nice set then as well.
Oh yeah, we do that all the time. That's kind of a specialty of ours, because we do have a little more of the high-end stuff. It's the things that people are looking for maybe when they are a little more established in their careers and things like that. That's definitely something we like to do. They're some of our favorite rings to build because it's such big center diamonds and it's such lavish things that we like when people ask them, oh my gosh, where'd you get that from? They get to tell them the whole story about Diamond R and how we helped them. So.
Well, people shouldn't also forget that if they have a birthday or anniversary coming up too, you've got a lot of necklaces and bracelets and items like that or even birthdays.
Yes. Yeah, gift items are something that we do a lot of too. The main thing that we do is a lot of estate and antique jewelry and stuff like that. So we work with a big supplier that sends us all kinds of new things all the time. And so unlike many jewelry stores, people can come in every other week and see new things, and that's not real typical of jewelry stores. Sometimes the thought in the industry is we can have something in there for 5 years and never sell it. So here we move it out. If it's not selling, we move it out, we get something else in, and that allows people to come in and see new things all the time.
You also have a lot, I see across the room, a lot of watches over there too, and people still enjoy watches, and they're still a nice piece to have.
Yeah, with watches coming out, we have actually about 6 watch lines. Watches are kind of my favorite thing. I love watches. I love the idea of nice, fine timepieces. But the other thing is, with the Apple Watch coming out, they talk about how expensive an Apple Watch is, and I tell people you could have an Apple Watch for 3 years and then it's completely outdated and not worth anything, or you could buy a Ernest Burrell watch, which is our Swiss line, and it might cost you similar to an Apple Watch, and you could have it for 40 years,
Yeah.
you know, so.
That would be a good thing to have. Dustin, let's talk about your hours here in downtown Hayes.
We're open 10 to 6:30 most days. We try to stay open a little later for people that maybe are working, but we're open till 8 o'clock on Thursday, and we're open till 5 on Saturday. Always closed on Sunday. Even during Christmas, we stay home Sunday. So.
And if somebody can't make it down during those hours, you guys are always welcome to, or people are always welcome to give you a call.
Absolutely. We don't mind setting up times for people to take a look at things before or after hours. We know that people are busy, so we're happy to accommodate anything they need.
Well, thanks for opening your doors to us today and opening doors to customers. Again, it's Dustin at Diamond R Jewelry, downtown Hayes. I'm Mike Kerner for Eagle Community Television.